Hey everybody, it is Darin from Lilley's Landing. Today is Tuesday, June 2nd. Well, for some reason, I just did one cast already, and it didn't record, and I caught fish pretty good. I had some cool chases, caught them right next to the boat, right at the surface, and it didn't record. So I'm glad I went back and looked. So I'm gonna try and go back through there again, that same spot where most of the fish were, see if I can catch them again, but I doubt it. We'll see. I came down, I'm below the landing, below the boat ramp. I'm on the, going upstream, I'm gonna fish the right bank, which is the opposite from what you're looking at right now. It'll be that bank over there, over on that side. So there's a big condo. I'll turn the camera up there. I don't know if you can see that condo building and that dock right there. I started like right here. I'm just below it, probably 50 yards, 75 yards. And that's where I'm gonna start. I'm gonna go downstream, fishing a 3/32 ounce jig, sculpin and ginger with the orange head. And I'm disappointed because I caught him pretty good and the camera didn't record. I hit record, the timer was going before I started doing it because I was standing behind the console like I am now and kind of did the same thing, and I can see that it's recording right now, but for whatever reason it didn't. So up there about 50-60 yards there's a couple trees, and I caught them, the majority of them between there. We'll see, I guess. Do this again. Dang it. That was a fun, short 30 minutes of fishing there. No, I turned the trolling motor off and everything. Alright, do this again. I caught a couple up here, but between those two trees that are down in front of me, that's where I caught the majority of them. Dang it. Maybe just leaving them alone for 10-15 minutes will get him to, because I obviously didn't catch every fish that was there. There was a couple of them that would eat it right next to the boat, and it's kind of like doing the figure eight when you're musky fishing, but I was doing it with a Lilley's jig. And they were eating it. They'd eat it, but I couldn't hook them for whatever reason. I think they were just eating the feathers and not the weren't getting the hook in their mouth. That's the first time that's happened to me, that it didn't record when it was. Hopefully it's still going now. There is a red light flashing on the front still, so. Guess I got to talk about everything again. The fishing report was decent this morning. A couple of guides came in and had trophies. So one was 21 and one was 20, I believe. Or one guide had 2, the other one had 1. So where I was getting the majority of the fish to eat was right next to the boat right there. You know, I came down here, I was expecting not really to catch trout, but I know they're down here. You know, I was hoping I'd catch them, but I wouldn't mind catching a smallmouth either, is what I was kind of thinking. But then I caught a few trout, and it was really fun catching them, and it's not on video now. So normally I wouldn't work this all the way back. For some reason it's just a habit not to, but they were eating them right there. So that's why I'm working these all the way back real close. Ooh, thought I was gonna go in the grass. And there was a spot up here where there was 3 or 4 of them fighting over it at one point. And I could see them all doing it down there. So there's 2 generators going, or like 1 3/4 what it was. I don't know if it is now or not. But there's a little bit of movement down here, but not much. So I'm pointing downstream, using the trolling motor to keep myself moving down so I can cover some water. Just hope I catch some more fish for you. I'm more disappointed than you know that didn't record that, dang it. Because I had one fish that ate it like 3 times, and I had 4 foot of line out. He was chasing it all over, and I set the hook once and popped it out, and I popped it back down in front of him, and he ate it again. See, the red light's still going. It's still going. I don't know if the camera turned itself off, because when I went to hit the record button to stop it again, to stop recording, the camera turned on. So I'm guessing it turned itself off somehow. It's warm out here, but it's not that hot. So I don't think it would have been too hot for that camera. Thought I was going to get in the grass there. There's a little bit of grass. So there's kind of a shelf up there, and there's up on it, there's grass. And this is not weedless, so I don't want to be up there. I mean, anticipating the spot where I was catching them pretty good down here is going to be hopefully good again. But I caught a few through here, and I'm not this time, so... But I did miss a few, so hopefully those few will eat it again. There he is, right there. Right there. There's a little guy. Oh, the sun's where I can just barely see my jig. Before I could see down in there really good. That trolling motor probably spooked everything within 5 miles just now, so it's alright. That is so disappointing. I need to let it go. So there's a line where there's junk in the current. It's making a seam, and I think that's where they're sitting. And that's where normally they would be sitting.